Am I going to be replacing the transmission filter and the fluid, but we're also going to be using a transmission flush machine. Now, I did ask the wacky world of the internet, and a lot of them tend to agree that you shouldn't be flushing your transmission, stating don't flush, just do a drain and refill. Because it's high mileage and has never been serviced, a power flush can dislodge debris and sludge and cause problems. If you do it and the transmission fails, it was already on its way out. I would just get it done. If it works, great. If not, you have time to do a transmission overhaul. Go ahead and do a drain and fill on the transmission. Do not flush. It can do irreparable harm to your transmission. Wouldn't worry about it now. The damage is already done. Just let it ride at this point. And even some people chiming in to say don't do a flush at all. It is bad to flush any transmission. Just drain and refill them. Now that is the response of the world's internet, but let's actually call some professional shops and get their opinion on this subject.
Good afternoon.
Hey, how's it going today?
Going good. What can I help you with?
Well, I'm looking to see if you could give me some advice here. I got a 2009 Subaru Forester, and the transmission's having some shifting issues, like harsh shifting and shuddering when it's shifting into second and third gear.
Okay.
The fluid is black. I had another place look at it, and I was seeing if they could flush it, and they were strongly advising against flushing it because they think it's just going to introduce harm to it. Is that something you run into, or?
Yeah, usually when the damage has already occurred and we have a shiftability problem and the fluid is, discolored, varnished, or burnt, fresh fluid won't fix anything at that point. As much as I hate to say it, the damage has already occurred. Generally, it makes the issue even more pronounced. I'd hate to see somebody spend $200-300 to get no resolve for you. Not to wreck your Monday, but yeah, no, that's one of the few shops that was being honest. Because everyone else is like, well, we can try it, knowing darn well that you're like, wow.
Right, so you spend the money on the fluid and it didn't do anything. Well, cool. I appreciate your time and your help, and yeah, I'll get back to you and let you know what I come up with here.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
All right, have a good one. Thanks, man. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Doesn't get much more professional than that. That guy was pretty much spot on. Very polite to deal with. What a good shop that was. Now let's just call another one just to see if they are conflicting or if they're kind of on the same page here. Hey there, I got a question for you. Maybe you could help me on this. I got a 2009 Subaru Forester with transmission concerns. The fluid is pretty black in the thing, and it's doing some harsh shifting and shuddering when it shifts from like second to third. I had another place look at it. I asked them if they could flush it, and they were advising me against doing that, just because they thought it might introduce more problems. Does that sound like something you've heard before, or is that?
We flush lots of transmissions all the time.
Okay.
Because usually if there's a problem, it already exists.
And I don't think the thing's ever been flushed, I guess. And so I was kind of
What
just...
year is it?
A 2009
Which model Subaru?
Forester.
How many miles do you have on it?
Like 178,000 or something. Quite a bit.
Oh, it's way overdue. Should be done about every 50 to 60.
Well, is that something that you would recommend maybe doing a flush on, or what are your thoughts?
You bet, or we could have, if you can drop it off sometime and leave it with us. I mean, we're not out to waste your money, so at least if you drive it, you have an idea if that's a good starting point or not. But either way, typically flushing's a good starting point on them.
Okay,
Been that long, sometimes it takes a double flush. I've got a 2010 GMC, and mine wasn't even that long, but I did have to flush it twice, so I had to pay for the fluid twice.
all right, thanks, man. Have a good day.
You bet. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. A little bit of confliction there. So that only leaves one thing from here on out. Let's do the service.